What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dame and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video we finally have the resolution for the Valve stat on Voyage of Despair. In today's video I'm going to teach you how to do that and what reward it will give you. So if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up. I also uploaded a video today on how to get 6 perks in 9, so be sure to check that out, and there's going to be a few more tutorials as well, including the complete and solved piano Easter egg in Voyage of Despair. Anyway, without further ado, let's get straight into that video. So to complete this Easter egg, it's very simple actually. The only weapon you're going to need to start off with is an elemental kraken. So you need to grab yourself a kraken, which is easier said than done, but you can do the Stoker's Easter egg that gives you a free kraken, or you can just hit the box as well. You also then need to kill a special zombie and pick up the essence from him, and then make your kraken into an elemental kraken. There are a few tutorials out there online. I may link one in the description if you don't know how to upgrade it already. Whilst that is upgraded, you then need to take yourself into the engine room on the far end of the actual ship where all the red valves are. In this room you're going to find a bunch of valves, and you're going to find pistons which are pumping up and down, which is making the ship actually work. You're going to have to shoot 4 of these pistons in no particular order, but you just need to shoot 4 of them with the kraken, and it is a little bit specific where you have to shoot them. So if you take yourself onto the bottom, you need to shoot them right at the bottom of the actual piston where the turning mechanics are. You need to shoot them there. The footage I got is not the best, but I'll use my theater mode to explain it a little bit better and which ones you need to shoot. So there's 2 on the right side, 2 on the left side. If you shoot them correctly, the ship will rock and the actual piston will start smoking. So we have 1 here. We also have 1 to the left hand side of it. Again, the ship's rocking, and there's 2 more on the opposite. So again, 1 on the left and 1 on the right. When you've done all 4, the ship will rock like crazy. Like the thing is about to sink. Well, it is sinking, but like it's about to sink straight away. After you've done that, some lights will appear on the 2nd floor and they will start flashing. You then need to turn the correct valves corresponding to these flashing lights. If you notice, you have 3 lights in total. You have a white one and 2 red ones. Pay very close attention to these lights, because these are going to tell you the exact order into which to turn your valves. So as you can see on this particular one, all 3 lights were flashing, so I had to go down underneath on the bottom floor and turn all 3 valves because all 3 lights were flashing. If you go to another piston, for example, only 2 lights were flashing, the middle one and the right hand side one. So I had to go back downstairs and change the middle valve and the right hand side valve. Those lights will tell you which valves you have to turn, because each section will have a total of 3 valves. In my particular game, I only had 3 lots of valves with actual lights, so I only had to do this on 3 different times, I believe. On one of them I had to turn all 3, on another one I had to turn the center one and the right hand side one, and I'm sure on my last one I just had to turn the center valve. When you have done this, you then want to take yourself in to the turbine room, so you can see the little switch on the left hand side by the door. Flick that switch. When you flip that switch, you'll get a notification sound that you have done it correctly, and you will now be able to use Pack-a-Punch in any single location on the map. So as you know, when you activate Pack-a-Punch, it moves around the map, but after doing this it will spawn in every location and stay there for the duration of the game, so you never have to look for Pack-a-Punch ever again. Probably not an Easter egg you want to go in purposely do, but when you're like round 15, 16, you're doing an Easter egg run, you have the upgraded kraken, it's going to take you 2 minutes just to do that, and it's going to make the game so much easier, because I have heard "where's Pack-a-Punch" about 400 times since the game has come out. After doing this Easter egg step, that will be no more. I must note, I did not try this Easter egg before I switched on Pack-a-Punch. I actually turned on Pack-a-Punch first, then I done this Easter egg. But it's pretty self-explanatory that I think you need to activate Pack-a-Punch first before you can actually continue with this actual Easter egg. But there it is, guys. It's finally been solved. It's actually been leaked, unfortunately. There's a lot of Easter egg steps that have been leaked, so it's unfortunate, but that is the reward for it. And if you need any help with this tutorial or it's not working for you, be sure to comment in the comment box down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you and help you and figure out exactly what you're doing wrong. Just really pay attention to those lights and the valves, because whichever lights are flashing will tell you which individual valve needs to be turned. But anyway, homies, thank you so much for tuning in. Of course, check out the rest of my tutorials. There'll be a link in the description. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and until the next video, this is your boy Dame. I'm out.